Well, hello, fellow YouTube survivors. This is Phoenix with something a little different today. You can see we're in a super flat world, and we are not doing survival, if you can believe it. Let's set this today here. Okay, so a friend of mine, you guys might all know him, Stalker BTID. He, I guess, is mildly interested. Bear with me for a second as I kill this slime. He's mildly interested in turtles. I guess he's seen me use them. I'm not really sure why. He just said something to me the other day, and he was like, "Hey, can you do something on turtles?" And while I am not good enough to do like computer craft as a whole, because let's be honest, computer craft is a whole nother ball game, and I'm not a programmer, at least not anymore. um, just because I went to college for it doesn't mean I can still do it. But anyways. But you don't really need any programming skills in order to use... Oh, these frickin' slimes are annoying me. I wish there was a way to... There's probably a way to turn them off or something. Give me just 1 second while I finish these guys off. Ah! Die, you son of a guns. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Where is my table? So there. Of course, there's a big guy right there next to him. Anyway, so the idea basically is that, in the way I use turtles, is for like an early game mining source. They have programs built into them, plus there's a couple you can download that are really simple. All you have to do is give them a little coal and boom. They're also very easy on resources. So, first thing we're going to look at here is the computer. Obviously it comes from the mod Computer Craft, and it's a really simple recipe. We're just talking about 7 stone in the shape of pants, 1 redstone, and a glass pane, and boom, you get yourself a computer. Okay, now what you have to do is then you have to take this, and you go over here, and now you have yourself a turtle. Now this is the recipe for turtle, and all you do is you put this in here, and boom, you get a turtle. Just 7 iron, a chest, and that. Boom. Okay, now comes the more complicated part. You need an unused, cannot have any durability on it, diamond pickaxe in order to make a turtle. And you put that with him, and now you have a mining turtle. See, this is just a regular turtle. He can move around, but he can't really do much. Now he can dig and do stuff with it. Okay? We're going to go ahead and grab these because we will need them here in a minute. Okay, so to let you guys know, there are 2 basic programs that's built into the turtle. But what we want to get into first is, you see how they all just say mining turtle, right? Okay, if you right click it, it pops open the, this is the OS, it's Craft OS. The programming language it uses is Lua, which is really simple to use. But, I don't know why that's there. Anyways, there are a couple programs that are built into it, but the first thing you want to do when you get a turtle, and this is in my opinion, if you leave that turtle down and you put some fuel in him, as long as you don't pick him up, by pick him up I mean break him and then pick him up, he will keep that fuel. But the minute you break him, he's going to lose that fuel. And if you do a lot of mining like I do, where you want to pick up and then go here and then go here and do stuff like that, you're going to lose all that. The simplest way to do that is to name him. So to name him, you go label, set, and then whatever you want your name to be. We're going to name him Buddy. See, and it'll say computer label set to Buddy. Okay, now when you pick him up, he keeps that inventory. Okay? Okay, so the 2 programs that I use typically are Excavate and Tunnel. Now Excavate, that's how you spell it. You do Excavate space, and then it's going to look for a parameter. And then what the parameter is it's going to dig whatever you say. Like say you put 5 down, which is what I typically do. That means it's going to dig a 5 by 5 square from where you are all the way down to bedrock. Whether that be 5 blocks or 500 blocks. All you have to do is provide it with fuel. The other thing is, if you put a chest right behind it, when it digs, it's going to come back to the chest and drop off whenever its inventory gets full. So if we was to go excavate 5, it's going to say out of fuel. You give him some fuel, and you'll have to do it again. Should have went ahead and did it, but whatever. There it goes. Now he's going to start doing it. You see he's going to go in his little line here and he's going to dig. And you'll see he's going to mark it. Give him a second. He's got to go through and clear out the top. Okay, now he's going to go down. And you see he's just going to sit there and dig. Now his pickaxe does not have durability. He picks up all the dirt and goes in here. But you don't have to worry about his pickaxe losing durability. His pickaxe is now invincible. As well as the turtle, pretty much. If he runs into lava, it will not kill him. So you don't have to worry about that. Water doesn't deter him. He just goes right through it. I've actually found that when you're digging a big mine or something and you find some lava, if you pour some water, like say put some water in the corner and let it go down the thing, and it'll turn the lava into obsidian. He mines the obsidian, and then boom, now you got free obsidian. Now, being that this is a flat world, we all know that all he's going to do is he's going to go down, like, what is it, like 4 blocks? I can't even remember how far down it goes. I think that's actually pretty close. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let me out of here. Now, you'll see when he's done here, give him just a second to finish up. When he's done, he's going to go right back up to that chest and empty all his stuff in the chest. You see it's an empty chest right now. Now this is the program that is built into every turtle from the word go. It's automatically built into this. Now when he's done, he's going to turn around and boom, you see he's right there. No big deal. There we go. Okay, so now the next program that I like to use is tunnel. Now what tunnel is you set them down, and when you set him down, and it's just like excavate, you're going to type tunnel, space, and then your parameter. And what the parameter is how long you want the tunnel to be. So let's just say we're going to go, let's just do 5. Make a nice simple thing here. See, where is, I need some coal. There we go. Okay. So we're going to give him some fuel and hit enter, and he's going to tunnel. Now what he's going to do is a 2 tall by 3 wide tunnel for whatever you say. We said 5, so that means he's going to do that 5 times all the way down. Now he does not place any torches, and he doesn't come back, unfortunately. This is just the tunnel program that's built into it. You can actually program them to place torches. You can program them to put you can have a ender chest in their inventory, and you can have where it places the ender chest down, dumps its inventory into the ender chest, picks the ender chest back up, and goes on about its business. And you see he just stops there. No big deal. Okay, so what we're going to do now is there is a couple you can go to Pastebin and actually download programs for them, and unlike it being something really difficult where you gotta like copy and paste into settings folders, that's not how it works in this. How it works with this is that it has a Pastebin function in it. So all you have to do is go to Pastebin. Now I've already done this, and you can look up a program that you want to do. Like I have a particular one called ClearCube that I love. And you'll see pastebin.com, and then there's like a set of numbers after the slash, letters and numbers. If you copy that, like with Control C or whatever, and you copy that, and then you come back in here to the turtle, then all you have to do is come into here, and you type pastebin git, and then you can hit Control V to paste in what you just copied, and then you give it a name. We're going to call it clear. Connecting, success. It downloaded it for you. Now what that means is it has now downloaded this particular program. Bear with me here for a second. Now you can do that with any program on there, but remember there's no guarantee for success, because when it comes to programming there's always a bunch of variables. So the simpler the program, the more likely it is that it's going to work. I'm not going to show you guys how to program because, let's be honest, I don't even really know how to do it. I mean, I can probably pull something together, but it's kind of confusing and annoying. But what I am going to do is show you guys how to use this clear program. So when you type in clear, this is my favorite one, or whatever you named it, it's going to ask for depth. That's how far you want to dig. We're going to go 5. Okay, and it's going to ask width. We're going to just say 1, just because I don't want to wait forever, and then height. We're just going to say 3. Now, it digs in increments of 3, and what that means is, I'll show you. We're going to say 3, okay? There we go. Okay, see, it goes up 1, and it digs the bottom, above it, and the top. So it digs in increments in 3 as far as like this. And it'll dig what I say, what I said it to do, and then it's going to stop and come right back here. And that's where it's going to stop. Don't ask me why it goes like right there, but that's just what it does. Oh, okay. Well, no big deal. You can go back over here and get another one. I'm going to label him again. There we go. Okay. There is another program that I kind of like called Shape Builder, which builds a lot of shapes, but it's kind of confusing. But there's a simple one called Flintify, and it's probably the simplest program. I actually wrote one of these myself. It took me a while to kind of like work it out, but I ended up really liking it. Okay, so like that, and then we're just going to type Flinty, connecting, success. Now what Flinty does is it doesn't require any fuel, it just requires gravel. And then you're just going to type in Flinty, and it's going to place and break over and over again until it runs out of flint. It basically is an easy, simple way for you to create flint. And what's great about it is there is no fuel cost for just breaking a block, so it can sit there and do that over and over. Now, you'll notice it's not doing anything. I think that's because we're in creative. Normally it would create flint a lot faster than this. I'm not really sure why. Oh, there it goes. Okay, yeah, it's creating. Okay. And that's a simple way, like say you're running low on flint, you could set that up. That's a really simple program. Now, I wanted to show you, we're gonna, okay. Now, just to show you like what the program can look like, the way you work is if you want to create a new program, you type edit and whatever you want to name the program. But if you want to edit an existing program, you just type edit and the program name. It's really simple. It's got some of this stuff up here at the top, which is kind of confusing, but it basically is telling it that it wants to look in slot 1 for the flint, or anywhere, because you can fill the whole thing with it. And basically what it's telling you is while you have flint in any of the 16 slots, you place a flint and then break it. And then place it and break it. It's a really simple program. That's all. Just 15 lines of program. That's all it is for that. Now, some of the others are a little more complicated, obviously. But the great thing about this is you can have a whole fleet of these. There's GPS stuff. You can put stuff up so they can mark their location. Wireless modems you can put on them to access by computer, because you can use those actual computers that this computer here is an actual functioning computer that you can program on. And then what you could do is you could have all your programs saved on the computer, and the turtles are just doing what the computer tells it to do. There's some really cool stuff you can do with it. But it's a really simple way for you to be able to mine. Like I always do is I'll do like an excavate, like 5 by 5 down, all the way to bedrock. And then I'll start there and I'll tunnel, say 20, in any direction, all 4 directions. And then I'll go up 1 level and do it again, and do it again, and do that whole thing. And that's like a really good starter mine. By the time you're done with that, you're going to have so many resources. So, you know, nothing too complicated. It's just a simple little way to use these little guys here. And if you can look on Pastebin and look up different turtle programs and different stuff like that, and you can find hundreds, probably thousands, and about 50% of them work. Some of them just don't work, and there's nothing you can do about it. But anyways, Phoenix, I hope this was reasonably helpful as a beginner's look on what turtles can be as a good early game feed to beast mining thing. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Hit that like, subscribe button if you want to see more. Y'all have a good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you got. This is Phoenix. I'm out.